You're listening to Haywaa.com. Here is the latest news. Scientists reveal findings from scanning 3I/Atlas for alien signals. NASA-funded scientists discovered 3I/Atlas, a fast-moving interstellar object in July using Chile's Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert system. Despite being akin to a natural comet, it intrigued many, including Harvard's Avi Loeb, who speculated potential alien technology. Using the Green Bank telescope, scientists sought artificial signals yet found none, confirming its natural origin. 3I/Atlas remains critical for study, given its rare interstellar nature, despite it largely resembling a standard icy comet. The new Clix Power Keyboard transforms your phone into a BlackBerry and works as a wireless charger. The Clix Power Keyboard offers a versatile accessory for smartphone users, transforming phones with MagSafe or Qi 2 compatibility into a device reminiscent of a BlackBerry, complete with a slide-out keyboard. Beyond serving as a keyboard, it also functions as a wireless charger, though its 2,150 mAh battery only allows a 50 to 60% phone recharge, depending on the phone's battery capacity. Clix emphasizes seamless use across devices like tablets, TVs, and desktops, with satisfying tactile feedback for typing. The accessory is priced at $79, £60, $120 initially, increasing to $109, £81, $163 later, with shipping starting in the US by springtime. Can scientists detect life without knowing its form? Research using machine learning offers a new method. NASA's 2023 Bennu asteroid sample unearthed significant organic molecules, including all nucleobases in DNA and RNA, alongside many amino acids. Issues arose with traditional biosignature methodologies, as non-living chemistry often mimics life. Researchers developed the Life Tracer framework, leveraging machine learning to discern lifelike compounds in space rocks from Earth's variations. The framework distinctly classifies abiotic and biotic origins by evaluating chemical patterns, not specific molecules. New rumored details suggest Apple's affordable MacBook might be launching soon. Analysts predict a budget-friendly MacBook from Apple might hit the market in spring 2026, targeting the entry to mid-range segment. This new device is expected to feature a 12.9-inch screen and could be powered by an iPhone chipset, specifically mentioned as the A18 Pro. The anticipated price point is around $599 in the US, making it significantly cheaper than existing models, which start at $999. TrendForce suggests the laptop will come in various colors and a different design compared to current MacBook Air and MacBook Pro models. Xbox faces lowest console sales year ever in the UK, labeled as worst year on record. In 2025, Xbox experienced a dramatic 39% decrease in console sales in the UK, described as the worst on record according to Chris Dring of the game business. Meanwhile, Sony's PS5 saw a more modest decrease of 12% within the same period. The global landscape also reflected the downturn for Microsoft, with US sales dropping by 70%, impacted by consecutive hardware price hikes. Microsoft is shifting focus towards software and services like the Game Pass, while planning to boost visibility with upcoming Dev Direct streams. This Chinese optical chip might be 100 times faster than NVIDIA's A100 on some tasks, but it's not a DeepSeek moment. Chinese photonic chips developed at Tsinghua University claim to outperform NVIDIA A100 GPUs by being 100 times faster in specialized generative AI tasks. These chips, like Accel and LightGen, use photonics and analog electronics to achieve high computational throughput via optical interference. Accel combines analog and photonic components, showing substantial speed and energy efficiency gains in predefined tasks such as image synthesis. LightGen relies on over 2 million photonic neurons to perform tasks like image generation and style transfer, emphasizing specific, not general-purpose applications. An intro section featuring Ashley was removed from the Resident Evil 4 remake. The planned Resident Evil 4 remake initially included a Chapter 0, where players assumed the role of Ashley before her capture, introducing a character-focused prelude akin to previous Resident Evil games like Resident Evil Village. However, this segment was removed, possibly due to pacing concerns from similar game experiences. Capcom was reportedly reluctant to give players the option to skip such scenes during replays, despite potential benefits. The original files still exist and have been partially explored by modder Michael Kemp, showcasing animations but lacking complete scenes and elements for gameplay. Age verification altered the internet in 2025. Here's its impact on your privacy in 2026. In 2025, laws mandating age verification transformed the internet into a more monitored space, raising significant privacy concerns by 2026. In the UK, the Online Safety Act imposed stricter age checks that required personal information, thus impacting the anonymous nature of online interactions. VPN usage saw a substantial increase as people sought to maintain privacy amid these restrictions, though governments are considering further restrictions on VPN services. Critics argue these measures threaten free speech and data security, pointing to incidents like the data breach affecting 70,000 government ID photos. AMD and NVIDIA are reportedly set to significantly increase GPU prices in 2026. AMD and NVIDIA are set to markedly increase graphics processing unit prices in 2026, driven by rising memory costs in the computer hardware market. These increases are attributed to the construction demands of AI data centers, which have created substantial component demand. News sources suggest that the NVIDIA RTX 5090, initially priced at $1,999, might reach $5,000 due to these changes. This surge is driven by AI companies' growing need for hardware, making PC gaming parts notably more expensive. Astronomers find a rare free-floating exoplanet 10,000 light-years from Earth. Astronomers have discovered a free-floating exoplanet around 10,000 light-years away from Earth. This rogue planet, classified through a phenomenon known as gravitational microlensing, is approximately the same size as Saturn and, crucially, does not orbit a star. Andrzej Udalski from the University of Warsaw emphasizes the potential abundance of such free-floating planets in the Milky Way galaxy, suggesting they may be more numerous than stars. This advancement in detection capability offers new insights into planetary formation theories and encourages the development of future space telescopes for further exploration of rogue planets. Tonight marks the first full moon of 2026. Here's what to expect from January's supermoon, Wolf Moon. Tonight marks the appearance of the first full moon of 2026, referred to as the Wolf Moon. This event coincides with the moon reaching its closest point to Earth, making it a supermoon that appears 30% brighter and 14% larger. Observers should look to the eastern horizon at dusk to catch this lunar display, enhanced by the moon illusion, which makes celestial bodies seem oversized when near the horizon. Additionally, bright Jupiter will be visible near the lunar disk, offering a picturesque night sky view. Clix is unveiling its first smartphone and a new keyboard at CES 2026. Clix unveils the Communicator at CES 2026, focusing on messaging with a tactile keyboard and OLED display built on Android 16. The device includes modern features like a fingerprint sensor, NFC, and a 50-megapixel camera, priced initially at $399. Complementing this, Clix introduces the Power Keyboard, compatible with iOS and Android, offering extended battery and versatile orientation. Available for pre-order at a discounted price, both products blend classic design with contemporary tech elegance. I can't believe Stranger Things Season 5 ignored the most important geek event of 1987. Season 5 of Stranger Things covers a period from 1983 to 1989, indulging in late 80s nostalgia. However, the major geek culture shift marked by the debut of Star Trek The Next Generation in 1987 was notably absent. Fans expected references to TNG due to its cultural significance, with outlets like cereal boxes featuring TNG stickers. The show's lack of TNG acknowledgement seems like a missed opportunity given its commitment to period-specific geek references throughout the series. AMD is becoming like old Intel, as the $501 Ryzen 9 7950X barely beats the $270 Core Ultra 7 265KF in threads. The Ryzen 9 7950X features 16 cores and 32 threads, but only marginally outperforms the cheaper 20-thread Intel Core Ultra 7 265KF in practical benchmarks. Intel's processor is not only half the price, but also consumes significantly less power, challenging AMD's pricing strategy. While AMD holds an edge in multi-threaded tasks, the performance gap narrows considerably in single-threaded scenarios. This shift in value complicates AMD's positioning within the high-end CPU market, particularly given the energy and cost efficiencies of the Intel offering. You've just heard the latest news. Thanks for listening. This is Haywaa.com.